Sticks Premium Carbon Fiber Arrows presents
That is by far the deadliest shot I've ever done in my life, man. These killing sticks, rock and roll.
Is brought to you by
Western Skies Argo, Alberta Badlands Taxidermy, Kong, 3D Targets, and these other fine sponsors.
Hey now. Well, oops, it came pretty quick, but today is September 1st. What that means is that all of Alberta is now open for hunting to some capacity. Bow hunting up north, I think rifle is open, and it's been open for a bit. But today, of all days, the weather just took a nosedive. So we're looking at rain and wind gusts up to 60k. And where am I going right now? To go sit in a whitetail tree stand for one sit.
Change of plans. I just got in here and checked the wind, and I think it's gonna be okay. So wicked, man. I'm so excited. Whitetail today, and it's 4:30 and there's deer already hitting the field. I don't have my tripod, so I got this gorilla arm and the camera's connected to a tree, so it's not ideal, but I've got my Athens Vista 35, I've got my killing sticks, I've got my stand release, I got my rattlers today, and you know, it's going to be a bit of a crapshoot. I'm sitting on a tree line, but about 70 yards out there's a big hill, so I can't really see much, but there is a 170 that's been crossing in this area, so we'll see what happens. Morning. It's October 23rd. It's my birthday. Hoping for a buck today. That'd be just so awesome. There's a bunch of deer heading my way. I think they're does, but they should be here soon. we hadn't sat in this spot in the morning, and I had one buck out there at about 300 yards, and he was being really, really slow. So I rattled in that mother, holy. He ran in the opposite direction at 900 kilometers an hour. Really weird, I don't know. But yeah, I had some does come by and that's it. So I think I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. It's a waste of time now. It's 5 o'clock. We spent the afternoon, I pushed some bush for Brad, looking for a big old moose, but we didn't. Saw a couple mule deer. The one there I really wanted him to take, but it was a 160 class and he passed on him. But I'm back in my spot, and the great news tonight, it's hovering around 2 degrees. It rained on and on all day, but it's overcast and the deer are frickin' everywhere already. So we pulled up, there was white flags, like we must have saw 40 deer, so they're moving. And again, I can't see jack all here. And if they cross and come my way, I see them right at the last minute. So hopefully I can get it done. Birthday boy. Some dude in a fucking truck keeps driving up and down the road. It's bow season, and there's like half an hour left of legal light. What the f*** doing driving around in a truck? Keeps stopping right behind me, like just my whole hunt.
Alright. So I came home for a few days, do some stuff, and I'm just gonna do a little evening hunt here in my old spot. I've killed a whitetail here the last 2 years, but I haven't hunted the area for a number of reasons. I'm not gonna get into it, but here I am. I was able to drive right down this time. This is a first for me. Usually I gotta walk like a mile. So it's late in the day. I'm just gonna jump in there and sit on the ground, do some still hunting, and do a little bit of rattling, and we'll see what happens.
That's some deer coming Alright, it's the evening of the 31st, Halloween night. It's 4:30 in the evening. I've got 2 hours before last light. So I'm sitting up on a hill in a little bit of a slough. I don't know what, a rock pile. And who knows? I saw lots of does this morning, or lots of bucks this morning in this field. So we'll see what happens. Maybe the big guy will come out and I can crank him. We got deer in the field. An hour left to hunt. Time to move on. It is November 15th today. So I'm way in the far back corner of some public land, and the wind gusts today are up to 50k, so it is blowing like a mother effer. Anyways, I am way in the back because back here there's a real deep cut, like a coulee / ravine, and it's got trees on both sides. And what I'm gonna do is go straight to the bottom and to the other side so I can see back on this side. And I'm just gonna have my head visible, and I'm gonna glass. I'm gonna be exposed, but it's not gonna be pretty with the camera. It's gonna be pretty loud, but I don't know. If I was a deer, I'd be down there today. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Maybe I'll get a buck finally. November 29th, so we got today and tomorrow left. I'm in my blind. I just got it set up, and I saw a big bodied animal cross just a little too far out there, but he's got a circle this way. I'm just hunting a corridor and you know, early morning up until about 11 in the morning, there's lots of action in here. The evening hasn't been as great, but anyways, I'll give you a look at my setup. it's the second last day, and that's the best buck that I've seen. It just goes to show you how hard it's been this year in Alberta. Mind you, I connected on a cranker mule deer, but that was the only big deer I saw all year, you know. And this deer is by no means a... Oh, there's something running there. What is that? He's no record breaker, but you know what? I'm the type of person that needs success at the end of the story. I have a real hard time going home with nothing. And that meat has already been earmarked for a good friend of mine who is a little down and out. So that's going to help him and whatever. So I'm going to... just wait 5 or 10 minutes and then go down there and look for blood. I heard the shot hit, so there's a real big 4-point in here that I was hunting, and it's just a corridor, right? He's passing in and out and back and forth, you know, but oh, here's some hair. Ooh. Ooh, he's having a bad day. That is fatality blood right there, boys and girls. There he is. I think that's him. He's not a big deer, alright, but it's not always about how big it is. Sometimes it's just about finding success, finishing the story. And I did that. A perfect shot. And a nice little 4-point. 4x5. I had one more day to go, but you know what, man? I need to go home. I've been hunting forever, and I'm happy. Nice little spread on them. It's not the one I wanted, that I was hunting anyways, but this is the one I wanted. And it's actually got some second little eye guards growing down here. It's sort of neat. It was just his bad luck, because I was really going to take the next buck that walked in, and you know, shit happens. Right on. I want to really thank Weatherby for such a fantastic gun. My Mark V Weathermark LT in a 6.5 RPM.
I'm just killing everything with it. It's been a wicked gun. And my new King's camo, like yesterday it was 60 some kilometer winds up here in Alberta. It was brutal. And I had a couple under layers, then I had my King's camo transition puffy goose down jacket and pant on, and then my anorak, wind defender anorak and bib pants, and really it kept me in the game. So right on. Thank you everybody for watching, and thanks for watching the Boneyard. Peace and love, peace and love.